I'm here with Nick Krasinski. Nick, could you please tell me about your vacation to Sacramento?
Well, I went on vacation freshman year of high school with my family. It was more of a family reunion in California. Uh, so my day started off. We got on the plane, took a long plane ride there. As soon as we got there, my cousins from Sacramento picked us up from the airport and drove us to their house. I got to see my cousins Danica, Jan, Haley, and Aiden, and my aunt Monica and Uncle Dan. When we first got there, me and all my cousins went to the local basketball court uh, to play a few pickup games and get used to the area and the weather. One big thing that stood out there, I would say, would be the fruit. It was a lot more fresh and tasted a lot better than what we get back home.
Makes sense.
My favorite thing when we went there would probably be the waterfalls. Uh, we hiked it about 5 miles through the woods, and then we got to these beautiful waterfalls where they had about 3 drops, and the last drop was uh, extremely deep. After we got to visit my California cousins in Sacramento for a week, we then drove to San Francisco to check out the city and mainly to see the prison of Alcatraz and go to the tour and everything. Uh, After San Francisco, we went to LA to visit my dad's brother Pete. In LA, we spent about 2 days in LA, and then me, my dad, and my uncle drove to Mexico to his boating company called Pete's Pangas. In Mexico, we went fishing a lot and always ate at this one local restaurant with a bunch of spicy foods and stuff. Um, Another thing, while I was in Mexico, me and my cousin rode quads a lot. After Mexico, we drove back to LA for a few more days, and then we took the plane ride home back to California. I'm back to Pennsylvania.
Sound like fun. And you want to tell me about your an important accomplishment, excuse me, in the last couple of years?
In the last couple of years, I would say my biggest accomplishment would be getting into college and getting accepted to Temple. Because I was always worried about it in school if I want to get accepted into the college I wanted to and everything else. Temple is a real hard school to get into. I worked real hard in high school to get good grades and basically join clubs to make myself more applicable for colleges. In college, I made sure I worked hard on my GPA. I joined business committees and got accepted to the Honor Society chapter for Temple.